Hello everyone, I'm doing remote stadium today as Charizard. I apologize for the earlier upload not having my voice. For whatever reason it did not record. I'm going to try to stay positive here. I actually played a game earlier as Charizard for practice because it has been a while. I am very rusty with this character and I was forced to play top lane. Hopefully I can play bottom lane, which I feel much more comfortable with Charizard, and we have a good team comp. But either way, we're going to try to have fun. I want to show you all the items that I use with Charizard. I use the X speed, and then I use the item that boosts his ultimate, since his ultimate is absolutely busted in this game, arguably the best ult in the game. The second item is the weight, and basically what happens with it is it gives you stacks when you turn in AOS energy. So the way that I play Charizard is I focus on evolving him quickly. And the attacks that I use are mostly the melee attacks. I know a lot of people who play Charizard lately, especially the people that I play against online, they rely a lot on the Fire Blast build and they play him as a ranged attacker. For me, I guess I just like getting in the thick of the fight. Yes, it does mean that if I mispress a button, I'm going to die. But again, that's all part of the fun of learning the character. I do just prefer playing Charizard as a melee character. The rest of my team is a little slow on the upkeep. I wonder if their internet is a little delayed. Bulbasaur is down here with me. Looks like Pikachu and Absol are going top. Not bad, not bad. One of the problems that I have playing as Charizard is that this is one of the few Pokemon where I don't tap to do his attack because he will continue to use his fire breath over and over and over again. And because of that was real bad. And because of that, I feel like there's a couple times where I'm trying to move him around and he just locks onto the enemy, and it's just really frustrating. Again, I need to let off the attack much sooner. It's my own fault, but it is a little bit frustrating and a learning curve. We did get that pick on Charmander. We have Scorbunny down here with us. Okay, so it's 3-on-2, which is very strange. Absol is up top with Pikachu, and it looks like Scorbunny is up there as well. I don't know why this Fletchinder is running through my fire spin, but I'll take it. Ooh, I missed again. As you all can tell, I have not played as Charmander very often lately. Charizard is the first character that I unlocked in this game. He's my favorite Pokemon, so whenever I saw that he was in the game, I had to get him. But I will say his playstyle, I remember playing Heroes of the Storm back in the day, and when I played, I loved playing Varian Wren. He was the one that I enjoyed playing the most. I also liked playing Vala. And Ceruledge and Greninja remind me of those two characters. And Ceruledge is relatively new. So the closest that I felt to Varian before was probably Urshifu, ironically, because of his two-handed style instead of... he got Varian's two-handed sword style instead of his dual-wielding. Yeah, Fletchinder, bud. That's not a good idea. I've got shields. I can just keep going back and getting shields over and over and over again. Okay, so I do have a stack of the weight. I should have died there. Notice how slow I was on the uptake. Oh, that was also bad. Man, oh man, oh man. This direction, using the not having a joystick and having to rely on touching the screen is something that I am still struggling to get used to. It is very rough. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn in these 4 so I can get an additional stack. It is a little cheap. Okay, we got top, sweet. So I'm actually going to stay down here in the bottom lane. I'm not going to help them push. I'm going to go ahead and try to get one more stack turned in. That will put me at +4. I am going to smack the heck out of this poor Raboot. Playing aggressive. You know, as silly as it says, as silly as it sounds to say this out loud, I feel like, in my mind, I thought I could take that. Oh man, God, I love Charizard so much, but his gameplay style is just—it's just a little off of what I like. But it's all good. It is all good. I'm just playing casual. Want to know in the comments, do you all prefer to play ranked, where it is incredibly competitive and situational, and you have a bunch of people who think they know how to play, or do you like randomly playing casual and getting matched with people who just take unnecessarily stupid chances and you feel like a Pokemon god? I'm just curious what you all think. Let me see, I'm pressing the punch, and it is so slow, I don't know what the deal is. I swear I pressed the punch button to do Fire Punch. 5 stacks. I'm at 5 stacks. I'm gonna go up here. Sylveon and Absol are both up here. 76% is my ult. That was a good play. Good play. Something else that I have to get used to in this game, because you control everything with a directional pad instead of clicks, I do feel like I cannot often attack enemies who are hiding in the grass because the game just does not want to register that they even exist, and that's really frustrating as well. Again, I'm coming from the Heroes of the Storm world, since that game is pretty dead now. I loved it back in the day, though. Okay. Got the turn in. I'm going to follow Absol and Venusaur. I'm expecting that the enemy team is going to be in the bottom trying to get that boss. I couldn't help myself. I couldn't help myself, you all. Could not help myself. And now, I force that Charizard to use his ults. Pikachu's going to come in with his. Okay. He probably could have turned around and got a pick. Now, he wouldn't have killed me, but he could have got that pick. Can I get a turn in here? I'll be darned. Okay, I'm gonna warp back. Sylveon's up in the top lane by himself. I'm gonna get some health. I'm gonna try to meet in the middle and get Zapdos. Hopefully my team doesn't push too much. It does look like they decided to go all in and die. 8 seconds on the timer. 10 seconds on Zapdos. For whatever reason, Cinderace is up top. Okay, let's all engage. Cinderace got the turn in. Nothing we can do about that anyway. He's already gotten it. Got a shield for my Flare Blitz. Got Cinderace. Hopefully they can grab those orbs. They are all up top. I do think this is game, but I don't like them getting those free turn-ins because we are all here. So I'm going to go ahead and warp back. Assuming that I still have a place to get shields, I should be able to pressure Charizard over here, which is what I'm going to do. That was a bust. 45 seconds left on the clock. I'm out for the rest of the game. Absol just turned in. Looks like Wigglytuff's up at the top by itself. It's probably going to get pincered by our team. Venusaur's down in the center for some reason. See what he's doing. Absol and Cinderace are both down here in the jungle on the enemy side. Looks like they're going to engage Wigglytuff. Talonflame is turning in because nobody's defending. I was by myself. I'm hoping the Pikachu can get a turn in since he decided to go and get some camps. Looks like Absol and Venusaur are going to get a turn in, which is nice. Sylveon's getting a turn in as well.
5, 4, 3, 2,
that was incredibly satisfying for some strange reason, but it was. Decent game, not my best. I do feel like it was a little bit too close at the end with the turn-ins. Looking at score, it looks like a blowout, but I didn't feel that way as I was playing it. I did feel like we kind of weren't playing cohesive, but what do you expect from casual? Love the fact that this Pikachu was the MVP of the team. Love the fact that Pikachu was MVP of the team. I'm going to go ahead and give everybody else a like. I'm going to give this Cinderace a like as well. It seemed like the Talonflame played a good game. I do not know how to play Talonflame. I think it is incredibly squishy. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down in the bottom talking about your own tips for Pokemon Unite, the Pokemon that you enjoy playing as, and maybe some tips for me as I'm learning all these characters. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your evening, and see you again soon.